Yes, indeed. What's happening? It's a female Friday, y'all. And of course, we see the Barty Gang is out and they happy about the new album from Cardi B herself. Am I the drama? Yes. And you know, so y'all, that's an important question to ask, right? Are you the drama? And my question to her is, do she think she the drama? That's the question. Has she answered the question, y'all? Cause I'm curious to know her answer to her own question. Are you the drama? Do you think you the drama? That's what I want to know. A great question to ask. And a lot of us should be asking ourselves that. Am I the problem? Is there some healing and internal work that I need to do? And if it is, why am I not doing it? Why am I trying to project my anger and hatred on somebody else because I'm not doing the work, being a responsible human being and an adult to get the work done? Why am I not doing this? Why am I trying to find everybody else at fault for me not doing the work on myself and in my wounds and not healing properly and projecting? But really, when you're projecting onto yourself, because what you do to somebody, you do to yourself. So you just continuously damaging yourself. Thinking that you're damaging somebody else, you really going after yourself. That's just facts. So my question is, do you think you the drama? I want to be for real about it. Do you think you the drama? Or is it somebody else's fault? See, a lot of time we get on here and we like the bullshit and we like the tea and we like the key, right? That's cool. Tea and the key in is cool. But when it comes to real life shit that can heal you, when you can deal and heal, we don't want to talk about that. That don't get enough views on the TikTok. You don't get enough views on the YouTube. It don't get no likes. It don't get no reposts. You know, at that point, they call you doing the most. You did, but I'm doing what I post to do because I'm supposed to give you the message to do better and be better as people. That's the whole thing. To be a better person. This ain't about tea and keying all the time, which we like to do that, and that's all good. I like the tea and key too, but I feel like healing and dealing is better for all of us. Okay? So anyway, let's move on. I want to move on to one more important topic. Now, I posted about homosexuality in ancient Egypt, right? It's documented. I've read books on the ancient Africans before colonization, before religion, Islam, Christianity, all of these things, where it existed. Because again and again, I will tell y'all to the death of me that you cannot control nature. Nature is not to be controlled by doctrine, by books, none of these things. You are not to control nature. Nature is not to be controlled in that way. I will say this to the end. I don't care who preaching and teaching, and I got respect for people who are trying to galvanize people who want to, be upstanding people in society. I'm all for these things, right? I'm all for that. To transform your life to be a better person. I'm all for that. But the reality is that a book, a religion is not in control of this. This is part of nature. And see, because man does not understand nature. Nature is feminine, right? It's very feminine. And because male, male dominance does not understand nature, the natural, which is the feeling, the vibe. It ain't about genitalia. You dig? So don't listen to what they tell you. Because if you don't live your life, you'll end up being a failure. Because guess what? If you don't live your life doing about what you want to do, then you'll be doing what somebody else wants you to do. And that ain't cool. You dig? So anyway, these things existed. I suggest y'all do y'all research and homework. I've been knowing it for a long time. Because it came from somewhere. It ain't just appear. And it ain't going nowhere. You dig?